time I see him, he's so fit. He's at my friend Sophie's house. He's a friend of her brother's. He comes in and he starts messing around with Sophie and playing with her and tickling her. And then he sits on the sofa and plays the Xbox with her brother. We're in the kitchen just having drinks and chatting. And I see him through the open door. I try not to look, but my eyes keep wandering in that direction. At one point, he looks back at me, and our eyes meet. We hold it for just a second, and then he winks at me, and it just melt. Sophie's been watching me. Are you alright? Aye, it's just a bit warm in here. Come on, let's go to my room. Then, it's 2 weeks later, and I'm out dancing. I'm wearing my favourite top just in case he's there. And he is! Doing all my favourite moves like they do on the TV. Trying not to look in his direction. He's got his back to me. He doesn't seem to notice me at all. It's so good. Pulling on her arm. I wonder what's going on there. I go home that night really disappointed. And I ask Sophie about him. His name's Jamie, do you like him? Everybody likes him. Aye, he's alright I suppose. Jamie what? Jamie Donnelly. Jamie Donnelly. Jamie Donnelly. Jenny Donnelly. Nice profile picture. His birthday's the 9th of July, he's 17. Aww. There's a picture of him with that girl. Looks like they're together. He's really fit in that one. Must be on holiday or something, great tan. We've 22 mutual friends. And Sophie's a friend of his too. I wonder should I ask him to be my friend? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Ah! Sent it! God, will he get back to me? Oh, no, not yet. I really want to meet somebody someday. You know, fall in love, get married. Have loads of wains. Live in a really big house. You know, just live happily ever after. I wonder who he'll be, what he'll be like. Anyway, right? It's 2 weeks later, and I'm at the library. I'm just waiting to get some books out for an essay I'm doing. And he's standing in the queue behind me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hey, Facebook buddy. We start chatting. He says he's seen me out. He says he likes me dancing. I feel this flicker or something inside me. And then he says, do you want to go to the cafe and get a juice or something? Yeah! Yeah, I'd love to, oh my god, yippee! I don't trying not to look too interested. We chat about everything. He's Jamie and I'm Jenny. We laugh about that because it's like Jack and Jill. He's got a gorgeous smile. He likes journalism. He wants to write for the newspapers. I like art and I'm really good at it. But my mum doesn't think I'm going to make much money from it. She wants me to get qualifications and get a proper job, like, I don't know, teaching or something. And then he says, do you want to go to a bowling alley with me? Yeah! Yeah, I'd love to! Oh my God, what am I going to wear? Gorgeous and sexy blue top. I'm not very good at it, so he has to help me. So he puts his arm around me and he helps me throw the bowl thing. He's so strong, but I can't concentrate because I'm so nervous. He's really good at it. It's all the thingies down in one go. I get a few down myself, and I think I do quite well. He says, "Boy, you did alright, like, for a gear." Then we go for something to eat. Just burger and chips, like nothing fancy. And he pulls my chair out for me. And then I miss my mouth. And I smell some tomato relish down my top. But he leans over with a napkin and cleans it off all slow like. And that flicker's just getting stronger all the time. Then as I'm leaving, he gives me a flower out of a vase. He's so romantic. He walks me home. He holds my hand. Do you want to come to my birthday party? Oh, alright. And then he says he likes my mouth. And then... Oh, I feel like I'm floating on air. Hi Ma, yeah, had a great night. I'm just going to go to my bed, okay? He likes me, likes me, likes me. Oh. It's my birthday. 16. Party's in my house. My ma's going out. And she says she'll be back later, but I really wish she wouldn't. We've got the music organised. My friend Maria's DJing. She's really good at it. And we put the drink and the food in. And we're going to play SingStar. Oh, hi Sophie. Thanks for coming. Maria, you can set up over there. Hi Peter. Hi Jamie. You look so good. You got me a present? Oh my God, tickets for Slane! Oh, thank you so much! Then SingStar gets going. And the first up, I love this song, my ma sings it all the time. Jacket! I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying 'cause I need a man. And my heart is set on you. You better shape up. You better understand. Tonight it must be true. Nothing left for me and you. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey. Later, Maria gets the music going. And this is great. Everybody looks like they're having a really good time. And then the slow music starts. Me and Jamie get up to dance. And he sings in my ear. Every breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. And then he gets closer, and I feel his breath warm on my neck. Oh, can't you see, you belong to me, and my poor heart aches with every step you take. And then he whispers, you're the one. I can't believe this is happening to me. I wouldn't really be very confident, you know. My sister used to pick on me all the time. She's away at university now, like, but she used to call me names and make me feel really stupid. Like, I remember this one time, she told me to close my eyes, and she led me down the street holding my hand. She said, trust me. And I did, and she walked me straight onto a lamppost. Ah! It really hurt. But she thought it was so funny. My dad used to stick up for me. But then him and my ma separated, and he wasn't around as much. I still see him, like, but it's not the same as having him at home. He used to make me laugh. And he used to call me his princess. I loved that. I miss him. I'm quite shy around boys. Like, I used to go out with this guy, Jacob, and, like, his family and my family were friends, and he lives in our street. He's away at university now as well. He was really nice, but he was more like a friend than a boyfriend. Oh, but me and Jamie are going out together now. Like, proper going out together, and he texts me all the time. He really cares about me, so he does. Tell me. So where was I? Me and my ma went away one weekend, right? Sorry. Yeah, so me and my ma went away one weekend, right? Because it was her birthday, and we went to see my auntie. And he must have texted me like 20 times. And he was phoning me as well. Hello, Jamie. We've just been out shopping with my auntie. No, I haven't been talking to anybody else. Oh, we're in a cafe having tea and cake. It's really nice. Okay. Love you too. Talk to you later. Bye. My ma's getting really annoyed. He was just seeing if I was all right. She says it's possessive. But I say, we're crazy about each other. He just worries about me. After that, he gets more and more interested in everything I'm doing. Like one night, I go round to his house just to, you know, hang out and watch TV together. And he starts asking me about my mum's birthday dinner that we had at our house. Yeah, it was really good. I think my mum really enjoyed herself. What do you mean? It looks like she did. How do you know? Oh, you saw pictures on Facebook? I didn't realise Jacob had put them up yet. Yeah, that's him in the pictures. He's a friend. His family and my family are friends. I've known him since I was wee. We used to go out together, but then he went to university. He was just back for the term break. No, he doesn't fancy me. We're friends. He's more like a brother. I know he's got his arm around me, but... Ah! What do you mean, stay away from him? How can I? Right, okay, look, I'll get him to take the pictures down off Facebook. Go on, just let go of my arm, you're hurting me. And he looks at me really weird. He lets go of my arm, but he pushes me against the wall. Then he leaves the room. I'm left there shaking, trying to make sense of what's just happened. I decided I'm not going to be too friendly with Jacob anymore. It's just not worth it. Maybe Jamie's feeling insecure. That's what it says in the magazines. Like, if your boyfriend's moody, then he probably just needs more attention. First time I seen her, she was hot. Saw her out dancing. She was looking my way a few times. I knew she was under me. I'd just broken up with a girl, like, so I was on the lookout for somebody new. She was one nice, dead easy to talk to. And when I saw her at the library, I thought I'd really go for it. Asked her bowling. That was good crack with a laugh there, so we did. Then I really went for it at this party we went to. Sang a soppy song in her ear and all. Knew that would work. It always does. It's our song. After that, he starts to get more weird. Like, we go to sleighing together, and it's great. But he's in a really bad mood for some reason. I don't know why. But I know loads of people there. And we meet some friends of mine, we hang out with them for a bit. Jamie says he doesn't like what I'm wearing. I'm at an outdoor concert, so I'm kind of casual, like, I suppose. I think he wants me more dressed up. He says what I'm wearing's wild looking. He doesn't like the way I've got my hair. Anyway, later on, he's got me away from my friends, and we're on our own in the crowd. It's great. Everybody's dancing. The Kings of Leon are on. It's fantastic. Yeah. About. But he just wants to go straight for the bus. I go with him because he just gets worse if we don't do what he wants. We hardly talk on the bus home. A few nights later, he calls to say he's sorry for being in such a bad mood. He wants to make it up to me. His parents are away for the weekend, so he invites me around to his house. We've got the place to ourselves. He's got a DVD and a takeaway. He's been really nice. After the film, we watch music videos.
I'm sexy and I know it.
And he starts getting all smoochy and kissing me. He says he loves me. And he calls me his princess. I love that. Then he starts putting his hands under my clothes. And I want to, like, I do want to, but just not now. just hanging out. I didn't know you were expecting. It doesn't matter if you've got condoms, you're not ready. Do you know what he says then? Aye, the fella said you'd be like this. I thought you were special. Other girls wouldn't go on like that. Why don't you just go out with one of those other girls then? Do you not want to be with me anymore or something? I do. I'm just not ready to do it yet. Ah, go on, would you? What's the point in going out if you're not going to do it with me? So I go home. I feel really bad, as if I've let him down. But I do want to be with him. I really like him. Stupid cow! She's been leading me on for weeks. Why do you even like her? If she doesn't do it with me soon, I'm going to finish with her. My mates will all be laughing at me. They said she'd be like that. Frigid. Huh. I wonder could we do it that way? I tell Sophie about the row we had. She says that he's really nice. He's so fit and we look really good together. All the girls want to be with him. She says that I should stay with him. That everybody does it sometime. You have to do it eventually. So I give him a call the next day. Hi, Jamie. I'm sorry. About last night, I was being silly. Yeah, no, it's because you care about me. Yeah, I can come around tonight. Okay. So go round later. He's getting in the mood again. I'm still not so sure. Jamie, go and slow down, please. It doesn't feel right. Oh, wise up. You're not going to mess me around again, are you? Don't be such a gimp. And then he goes and puts on some music. He says it'll help get me in the mood. But it's not getting me in the mood. I don't want to let him down again. I feel really stupid. If I don't do it, he's going to call me a tease. Then he says, there's a way of doing it that's not really like doing it. I don't like it. But I want him to be my boyfriend, so I do what he wants. After that, he starts to get really jealous of everyone I know. Like he always wants to know who's texting me and stuff. There's one night, we're around at my house, just hanging out, and I get a text message. He wants to know who it's from. It's from Sophie. She just wants to know if I'm going round to hers tomorrow. We're just working on an essay together for school. No, I don't have to go, but we help each other. What's wrong? It's me, Ma. Why do you want to know? Why? That's creepy. No, I'm not calling you a creep. Hello? Oh, hi, Aunt Rita. No, my mum's gone out. She'll be back later on. Oh, yeah, really good. School's great, thanks. Okay. I'll tell you called, sure. Goodbye. When I get back into the room, Jamie says, "You didn't tell me Jacob called you?" How do you know Jacob called me? university. No, we weren't talking about you. Why would we be talking about you? Go on, give me my phone back. Wise up, give me my phone back. Give me my phone back. Give me my phone back. Where'd you get it? He's really sorry. The next day, he sends me 10 text messages before school. And he buys me my favourite chocolate. He promises it won't happen again. I didn't mean to push her. I just got so mad, I couldn't help it. I just can't stand it when she talks to the other fellas. Like, she's my girlfriend, so she should be with me all the time, shouldn't she? It's our 1-year anniversary. I can't believe we've been going out for a whole year. Jamie takes me out to dinner at this really fancy restaurant. And he's in a really good mood. I'm really pleased about that. Because his moods change all the time. Like sometimes he can be really up. And then he can just get really down. Like, I think they call that mood swings. It's probably hormonal. Anyway, he's in a good mood tonight. So I'm really happy. And the waiter who takes our order's really chatty. I tell him, it's our anniversary. He says Jamie's really lucky to be going out with a girl like me. But he probably compliments all the girls that way, like it's good for business. Jamie starts to get really weird again. And then he says that I'm flirting. And he's not going to sit there and watch me flirt with other fellas. He says that I'm easy. That I would do it with anyone. And I look like a tart. And he says he's going to go. Jamie, go on, don't go. Look, we only just got here. Sit down. I promise I'll not talk to the waiter anymore, okay? Let's just have a good time. So he sits down. I practically ignore the waiter. He must have thought we were really ignorant. And then Jamie gives me my anniversary present. It's a beautiful heart-shaped pendant in 2 halves. And he gives me 1 half and he keeps the other. It's class, thank you. I give him his present as well. It's a really nice leather wallet. Then, do you know what song comes on? Every breath you take and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Our song. Later, we go round to his house. I start telling him about me and Sophie. And how we want to go to the same university together. We've been looking at a few courses. He starts questioning me about why I'm going and why I hadn't told him. Well, we're just thinking about it. We've only been looking at a couple of things, a couple of places. But I don't want to stay here. I want to go away and be away from home for a while. Well, I'll be back during the holidays and you can come and visit me as well. I'm only thinking about Liverpool or Manchester. No, I'm not going to meet other fellas. I'll not forget about you, I promise. Then he gets really angry and he punches the wall. I get scared and try and get out of his room, but he comes after me, he pushes me and I fall down the stairs. My beat me up. We get a taxi to the hospital, and the car, he says, sorry, I didn't mean to do it, it was an accident. Tell people, you fell down the stairs, it was an accident. He promises he won't do it again. And then I pass out. When I wake up, I'm in the hospital. Jamie's there. So's Mum and Dad. They want to know what happened. They look really worried. I tell them, I fell down the stairs, it was an accident. Just like Jamie told me to say. I hate lying to them. I'm kept in the hospital for a couple of days. Mum and Dad have to go back to work. So Jamie says he'll stay with me. He stays with me all the time. The nurses say I have a really lovely boyfriend. There's one nurse who keeps looking at me strangely. And when Jamie goes out to get me something from the shop, she comes in to visit me. She asks me if there's anything I want to tell her about the accident. No, I just fell down the stairs. And then she gives me a leaflet. It says I can get help if I need it. I don't know what she means. It says domestic violence. Why is she giving me this? Does she think Jamie's violent? I decided to put it away before he gets back. He would only flip out again if he saw it. When I get home, I have another look at the leaflet. It says things like, 1 in 4 women under the age of 18 have been physically hurt by someone they've been going out with. And there's a list of warning signs of an abusive relationship. If he constantly calls you names or puts you down. If he acts extremely jealous or possessive. If he texts excessively. If he forces you to have sex before you're ready. Jamie's done all of these things, but he's not abusive, is he? He's always sorry and he's always telling me he loves me. I decide just to forget about the leaflet. I have to stay at home and rest for a couple of days. So I just do that. Jamie brings me fruit and flowers and he really looks after me. My mum thinks he's wonderful. While I'm at home not doing much, I start thinking again about that leaflet and I start looking up stuff on the internet. I come across this website about the way girls behave and why they feel they should behave in a certain way. It's talking about music videos and the lyrics to songs. I love this feeling you bring to me. It turns me on. It's exactly what I've been yearning for. Give it to me strong. And meet me in my boudoir. Make my body say, ah, 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 I like it, like it. 'Cause I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sex in the air. I don't care. I like the smell of it. I like the smell of it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. I never realised before what the words of those songs are actually saying. Basically, they're saying that girls just want to have sex and nothing else. But I'm not like that, and I don't want to be like that. Is that why I thought I had to do what Jamie wanted me to do, even if I didn't really want to do it? A few weeks later, everything's fine and I'm okay. Everything's back to normal. I'm at an open evening in school about going away to university and what courses there are. It's all really interesting. You can even study abroad for some of the courses. And my dad's with me. We're looking through courses together. He's really keen for me to continue my studies. I tell him, I don't think Jamie will like it if I decide to go away to uni. He says that I shouldn't really worry about what Jamie thinks. And that I should go off and live my life while I'm still young. And if Jamie really cared about me, then he'd be happy for me to go to uni. After lots and lots of thinking about it, I decided that I really do want to go away to uni. I want to go away from home as well. It's all really exciting. But the problem is, how do I tell Jamie? I pick a day when he seems to be in a good mood. We've been to see a film, a comedy. We're in the cafe. I'm really scared. I've decided to pick somewhere public, just in case he gets upset again. And I tell him about the open night at the school and what courses there are, and that I really want to go away. He doesn't even look at me. After a while, he says, Aye, that's alright. I understand. I've been thinking about it as well, and you're right. You should get away from home for a while. Oh my God. He says it's alright. That's great! Oh, thanks, Jimmy, you're the best! A couple of weeks later, I started noticing people looking at me really strangely and saying really odd things. Like, do you ever feel like there's something wrong but you just can't quite put your finger on it? Like if somebody says something to you and you don't know what they mean? It was Sophie who told me what was going on. She'd seen it on somebody else's Facebook. Somebody had made a Facebook page of me, and on it I was saying really disgusting things like what sex things I was doing with a boy and how I would do it with anyone. And there was even pictures of me doing sexual things, but it wasn't really me. It was just somebody had photoshopped my face onto the body of some girl off some dodgy website. Like, this is sick! How do you do this? It goes on for weeks and it just gets worse. Jamie says he'll find out who it is, but he doesn't have much luck. Then one day, Sophie says she knows who it is. She's really good at computers and stuff. And she says, it's Jamie. I can't believe it. I feel sick to my stomach, like, why would he do that to me? My mum hears me crying and comes into my room. She wants to know what's wrong. So I tell her everything and just let it all out. And she's shocked. She says I have to finish with him straight away. I'm just so relieved I finally told somebody. So I break it off with Jamie, and I tell him I know about the Facebook. But he just laughs and says it wasn't him. Then he starts sending me text messages. You're a bitch. Dirty slag. Never really liked you anyway. Only went out with you because I felt sorry for you. I get loads of messages like this every day. Then my ma tells the police, and Jamie gets into really bad trouble. He gets down to the police station and they caution him. Stupid bitch! I can't believe she'd do that to me. Who does she think she is? I can't stand girls like that. I'm going with a new girl now anyway. She's class. She's dead nice, really easy to talk to. We went bowling. That was good crack with a laugh there. Then I really went for this party we went to. Sang her a soppy song. Knew that would work. It always does. It's our song. It's been a year now since that all happened. And I don't hear from Jamie at all anymore. It took me ages to get over all that stuff. Like I had to go to counselling and all. But that was good actually. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not that bothered about having a boyfriend now. I used to be really obsessed with it. But if I do meet somebody, it'll be somebody who listens to what I want and respects me. You know, like a real relationship. I'm getting ready to go off to university now. I'm really excited. I'm going to study abroad for part of the course and all too. I can't wait!
Days like this, I want to drive away.
I'd like to take any questions that you would like to ask either Pat, who wrote the play, or Gemma, who performed. You know, how that was, how the play came about to be developed, and perhaps any issues that arose during the play, or, you know, and I think Margaret in particular will be able to signpost anybody on through the NSPCC for any further information you might like to have. Has anyone any particular questions that they would like to ask about the performance and the story they saw this evening?
Who designed the set? It's really, really brilliantly used. I thought the box and the sofa.
That came by accident.
Really?
Yeah. We were Pat had originally had quite a naturalistic set. We showed up to rehearsal on the first day, and there was a bed, and then there was a big brown box in the corner, and I pushed the bed to the side. So it's like,
No,
yeah, box.
absolutely.
But graphics, put all the images and everything, graphics design as well.
Yeah. I know what it was the use of, but I thought it was brilliant. I thought the multi sort of, and the fact that you know it's removed the clutter. You know what I mean? It's really well used.
Well, she was in that many different locations, so she talked about, so it was just easier to do it that way.
Is there any reason why you use a 15-year-old girl and a 17-year-old fella?
Well, the play was aimed at age 14 plus, so I wanted a girl who was, you know, around that age, 15, and I wanted the fella to be a bit older than her.
Is there any particular reason for that?
Sorry?
Is there any particular reason for the difference in age? One sort of being over the section?
Well, just that he would know more, you know, he would know more sexually than she would.
Probably naturally, it's Gavin. Girls of 14 generally don't talk about not from an NSPC perspective, but from my own experience of having plenty of nephews and nieces that age, that they wouldn't generally go out with boyfriends the same age as them, they're generally a year or two above them.
No, they are talking around it.
Cougars, no, that's the older woman, that's not the young woman. But it's, you know, I think it's fairly, I don't think there was any big message or the legal stuff's fairly technical. When there's an age difference of around 2 years, from a legal point of view, it's there's quite a bit of debate about it, but it's quite well handled by both the police and social services when there isn't a dramatic age difference. I think the main issue of this is not the legality of the age difference, it's the fact it's a criminal offence to assault anybody else. A violent act in a relationship is the same as a stranger. It's actually, there's criminal offences there, that would be AOABH, assault, occasion, actual bodily harm, and young people may not be aware. And actually,
the thing about the age gap in particular, that question, I think, Margaret, it is the case that in the Republic of Ireland, they have actually set guidelines around that age gap, you know, around 2 years. It's thought to be, if it's consensual, if, young people are going to be sexually active and it's consensual, once the age gap goes over 2 years, people begin to feel that there's undue pressure being put on the younger party in that there. So it's very much around the issue of consent at that age, and that not necessarily either the guards or the PSNI would take forward a prosecution if there was less than a 2-year age gap. They would deal with consent.
Well done everybody involved so far. I think it's fantastic play, and it throws up a lot of questions on the fact that she was so young and she was able to go to oxygen or sling, and then other things as well. It seems within the play that you're kind of going, who was there to stop that?
I mean, I don't know if Denny's, I'm not out in that scene in a long time, but anyway. But you would have people, I remember around the start of the Nerve Centre when they'd the bar licence, and you had parents up complaining that you weren't letting their 15-year-old children in. Yeah. You're talking, we're not talking, for some people, if you're coming from the same set of values around this, that's fine, but we don't all have the same values. And parents, I'm doing work around health and harm, abuse of alcohol and drugs and parental misuse. You've got parents who are equally, their behaviour and their substance misuse or whatever. And unfortunately, that's very difficult for a young person to be safe when they're in a household, perhaps, or maybe they are doing it away from their family. But I don't think if you've gone under various, we've all maybe, you're assuming that your set of values are being valued elsewhere. Say, I remember Nerve Centre really been shocked, somebody saying, the parents were up complaining. I thought it was because the person got in and got a drink, but it was because they wouldn't let the 15-year-old in to get, and you were like, just...
School as well. So what my question was is this scenario, what kind of research did you do, or were you given information of various scenarios like this, or was this just...
Well, the play's been adapted from another play called Don't Say a Word, which is about the situation of domestic violence, which, is about kind of an older woman in a domestic violence situation. And so the kind of storyline is the same, the kind of arc storyline is the same. I wanted to adapt that for a younger audience, so I just kind of looked at things that young people get involved in. I went to did a performance of Don't Say a Word in Oak Grove School, Oak Grove College, and I met with a group of young people there, a group of students there, and asked them, how do you think this play could be adapted for a younger audience? So they kind of told me what should be in it to relate to a younger audience. So I did a research with NSPCC and Youth Action as well.
Young relationships, I think, can be very intense. First love can be very, very intense for young people.
We were that intense 40 years ago.
And it was that. Nothing has changed, John. Young love has always been like that. The only problem is now that they have the opportunity, I think, to connect with each other on Facebook, via Skype. They have smartphones. They can have images of each other. It used to be there was a little bit of parental control over where they went to. You'd be dropped off or whatever. Those things have changed a little bit. Children have instant access to each other now, 24 hours a day. And I used to complain when friends of my teenage daughter I would have heard her phone beeping at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'd have been going, excuse me, give me the phone. That's not happening anymore. But that was reflected, I think, in what Gemma was doing, that constant beeping of noise. And friends, not just boyfriends, abuse that as well too. They'll be constant and they'll nudge you on Facebook. Why haven't you answered me back?
I think young relationships are really intense, and well, from my experience, they were really intense as well. But I think a problem now, even in the last 5 to 10 years, 5 years, a really recent problem is the accessibility of pornography is a huge issue, and young people are seeing hardcore pornographic images and videos from their at a very, very young age, and I think that is a major problem, and that along with the kind of intensity of young relationships anyway, has always been there. Young people are getting into a situation where they're putting pressure on themselves and each other to engage in this kind of sexual activity that they're seeing in pornographic videos, that they're not even, they don't understand, and they're not, they don't realise that this is fantasy and all the rest of it, and that kind of brings on it adds a lot of pressure to young men and young women to behave in a certain way sexually, and I think that's a massive problem that needs to be addressed, definitely.
Documentary on television, and one of the things that was quite exactly what this lady was talking about was they went into a school in Britain, and of 11 to 13-year-olds, they basically took 250 mobile phones and went through them. 35% of the mobile phones had hardcore sexual content on them. They also then went to, one of the things they were pointing out was that all the computers that are sold, this is one of the campaigns they were talking about, starters, all the computers that are sold through the shops have no parental controls as a default. They went on the computers, and within minutes, no matter what computer they went onto, they could access hardcore sexual music from all over the world within minutes, from everything from paedophile content to all sorts of really disgusting stuff. And what they done was they were saying that one of the campaigns they wanted to do was to actually get the manufacturers to sell computers with the parental controls in place, so that the parental control had to be taken off. Because
or alternatively, we maybe could teach the value tellers and make wise choices for themselves.
Alternatively, we could just insist that the internet service providers cut it all off our computers, because 90% of internet traffic is pornography. And there's no doubt about that at all. So, you know, as a society we accept it. You know, and we don't do anything about it. We don't cut off the service providers, we don't do anything, we don't lobby,
the
we
panic
don't campaign.
buttons they want it on their home pages so they interest them.
Yeah,
Can I just ask before you finish up? If when you go to the schools tomorrow and there's somebody like in the kids in the audience who are affected or in the situation that Jenny's in, you know, is there any support available for them?
We will always have somebody there from the NSPCC or from YouthNet, from another organisation, Youth Action, to give support. So thanks, that's been a very interesting discussion this evening. A lot of, obviously, issues raised. Thank you very much.
You don't have to feel like a wasted space. Your original cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds.